Claire McCaskill, she is not a bastion of liberalism or progressiveness or even, whatever. But she has a question that I think Joe Manchin needs to answer. I mean, he's still talking through all sides of his mouth about whether he's going to at least modify the filibuster to ensure that everybody has the right to vote. I want you to listen to this, and then we'll take it on the other side.
Claire McCaskill, who is known as a moderate, sort of summed up the majority leader's sentiments earlier. Let's listen to how she put it.
How can it be fair that Republican legislatures all over the country are trying to suppress voters with a simple majority, but yet the Congress is not allowed to address those suppression efforts with the same simple majority? That's a pretty easy argument to make and, frankly, for everyone to understand. So hopefully, by putting pressure on Joe and Kirsten, they do the right thing and we can get a carve out for the filibuster.
If only I could explain the supply chain as well as she just explained what we're facing here with the filibuster. But how likely is that simple, straightforward argument that she is making to succeed?
Well, the filibuster is a rule. It's not a law. The Senate has the ability to change it. They demonstrated that just a month or so ago when they changed the rule in the Senate to allow for a vote on the debt limit. So it can be changed. And I think it is imperative for Democrats to do it because it's a moral imperative, first of all, to ensure voting rights for all Americans. But it's also a political imperative. Not only will senators and representatives face an election in which Republicans across state legislatures have gone aggressively, changed the rules for voting, changed the systems and the structures for voting to suppress the vote. And they've done it so that Republicans can win and Democrats can lose. And so Democrats need to make sure that there is guaranteed fairness in the system. I think it's possible for them to do that. It is a rule. It is not a law. It is easy for the Senate to change.
We spend a lot of time. It is absolutely easy for the Senate to change, and they should change it. The fact that we are having problems trying to get these people to do the right thing, it baffles the mind. Changing, if we're talking voting rights, it never used to be a 50-50 proposition, a 51-50 proposition. Everybody once supported voting rights. But now we are in a position, as the article in the New York Times yesterday that I spoke about, there is a systematic coup that is occurring. And right now, as it is, Sinema and Joe Manchin are aiding and abetting the coup being effected by the Republican Party on the American system because they do not have the policies that garner not even 60% of the American people's vote. So, Joe Manchin, are you listening? We spend a lot of time deconstructing the news, trying to parse it into a form that everybody can understand. We try to find those little nitpicks where it flies above the fray, etc. If you really like these videos that we do, I want to ask a big favor. Please go ahead. Number one, subscribe to our channel. And number two, please join if you can. Thank you so kindly for watching. Keep watching. Please remember to share. We must populate the entire internet with our progressive message, a message that we know is what most Americans say that they want. So help us, please join.